Welcome to a journey through Sun Tzu's timeless classic, The Art of War. This ancient text isn't just about battles and soldiers, it's a guide to strategic thinking that shaped leaders for centuries. Today, we'll explore its core lessons: why war is a matter of survival, the five pillars of strategy, the science of comparison, the power of deception, and the path from planning to victory. Whether you're leading a team, managing a crisis, or just curious about strategy, Sun Tzu's wisdom offers insights that go far beyond the battlefield. Let's dive in and see how these principles can help us make better decisions in any high-stakes situation. Sun Tzu opens The Art of War with a stark warning. War is not just a contest, but a matter of life and death, a path to safety or absolute ruin. This isn't an exaggeration. For any state or leader, the stakes of conflict are enormous, often determining the future of entire civilizations. Yet history is full of leaders who rushed into war with incomplete information, risking everything. Sun Tzu's message is clear: never take the art of war lightly. Success isn't about brute force, but about understanding and preparing for every factor that could influence the outcome. Before making any move, ask yourself, have you truly considered all the risks and variables at play? Central to Sun Tzu's philosophy are five constant factors: moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, and method and discipline. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're the foundation of every successful campaign. Moral law is about unity and trust, heaven refers to climate and timing, earth is the physical terrain, the commander embodies leadership qualities, and method and discipline cover logistics and organization. Think of these as the operating system for any strategic effort. Neglecting even one can lead to disaster, whether on the battlefield or in the boardroom. Which of these pillars do you think is most often overlooked in modern decision-making? Let's break down the first pillar: moral law. For Sun Tzu, this means creating unity among everyone involved, from leaders to soldiers. It's like building a strong company culture. If your team doesn't trust or believe in the mission, the entire effort is at risk. In ancient China, rulers who ignored this lost not just battles, but entire dynasties. Today, leaders who forget the importance of unity and shared purpose can lose public trust and legitimacy. Moral law is the glue that holds a strategy together, ensuring everyone is moving in the same direction. Second pillar, heaven, represents timing and environmental conditions. This includes everything from the weather to the time of day and the broader operational environment. Sun Tzu reminds us that launching an attack at the wrong moment, like during a monsoon, can spell disaster. In modern terms, this means understanding the context in which you operate. Whether you're playing a campaign or a business launch, timing and external conditions can make or break your success. Always assess the environment before making a move. Earth, the third pillar, is all about the physical terrain, the geography, distances, obstacles, and the ground you're fighting on. Imagine two armies. One is cut off by mountains, the other has open supply lines. The difference can be decisive. In any strategic situation, understanding the landscape, literal or metaphorical, is essential. Whether it's market conditions, physical barriers, or logistical challenges, knowing the terrain helps you avoid pitfalls and seize opportunity. Never underestimate the power of preparation and local knowledge. Fourth pillar is the commander, representing the qualities of leadership. Sun Tzu lists wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness as essential traits. A great leader inspires confidence, makes tough decisions, and maintains discipline. In both ancient and modern times, the character of the leader often determines the outcome of a campaign. Strong leadership can unite a team and drive them to victory, while poor leadership can lead to confusion and defeat. Ask yourself, what qualities do you value most in a leader? Final pillar, method and discipline, covers logistics, organization, and control. Without clear methods and strict discipline, even the strongest army becomes a disorganized mob. This includes everything from supply chains and rank structure to financial management. In business, it's about having efficient processes and accountability. Sun Tzu's message is timeless: discipline and organization are the backbone of any successful operation. Neglect them, and chaos is sure to follow. Throughout history, leaders who ignored these five pillars paid a heavy price. In ancient China, entire dynasties fell because rulers neglected unity, timing, terrain, leadership, or discipline. Fast forward to today, and the same principles apply. Whether in politics, business, or personal life, overlooking even one factor can lead to failure. Sun Tzu's wisdom is a reminder to always consider the full picture before making critical decisions. Are you overlooking any key elements in your own strategy? Sun Tzu introduces a powerful tool: the science of comparison. He urges leaders to compare themselves with their opponents using 7 criteria, such as unity, leadership ability, control of the environment, discipline, and strength. This isn't just about ego, it's a decision matrix for predicting victory or defeat. By honestly assessing your own strengths and weaknesses as well as those of your rival, you can make informed choices and avoid costly mistakes. In modern strategy, this is called risk assessment and competitive analysis. Among the 7 criteria Sun Tzu lists, moral unity and leadership ability stand out. Who has the trust and loyalty of their people, which generally inspires confidence and discipline. These factors often tip the balance in high-stakes situations. In business, that might mean a team that believes in its mission or a CEO who leads by example. In war, it's the difference between a cohesive force and a divided one. Always evaluate the human element when making strategic comparison. Another key comparison is control over the environment, what Sun Tzu calls heaven and earth. Which side better understands the climate, terrain, and operational context? In modern terms, this could be market conditions, regulatory environments, or even public opinion. The side that adapts to changing circumstances and leverages its environment gains a significant advantage. Always ask, are you making the most of your surroundings, or are you at their mercy? Discipline and strength are also crucial in Sun Tzu's comparison. Which side has stricter discipline, better trained officers, and a stronger, more cohesive force? In any competitive field, discipline translates to consistent performance and reliability. Strength isn't just about numbers, it's about preparation, training, and morale. The disciplined side is less likely to make costly mistakes and more likely to seize opportunities when they arrive. Sun Tzu also emphasizes the importance of consistent rewards and punishments. A well-led force knows what to expect and trusts that good performance will be recognized. Inconsistent or unfair treatment breeds resentment and undermines morale. In modern organizations, clear incentives and accountability systems are just as important. They keep teams motivated and focused on shared goals, reducing the risk of internal conflict. Critical lesson from Sun Tzu is the need for brutal honesty and self-assessment. Overstating your strengths or ignoring your weaknesses is a recipe for disaster. Leaders must be willing to confront uncomfortable truths and seek out sound advice. Those who listen and act on good counsel are far more likely to succeed. In contrast, ignoring reality or surrounding yourself with yes men leads to defeat. Honest evaluation is the foundation of effective strategy. Sun Tzu warns against marching blindly into the unknown. Without a true comparison of strengths and weaknesses, leaders risk making decisions based on hope rather than reality. This is as true in business and politics as it is in war. Before committing to any course of action, ensure you have a clear, objective understanding of the situation. Are you relying on facts or wishful thinking? One of Sun Tzu's most famous principles is that all warfare is based on deception. Appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak. This isn't just trickery, it's about controlling information and shaping perceptions. In today's world, this is known as information warfare or operational security. By masking your true intentions, you keep your opponent off balance and gain the upper hand. But remember, deception must be used wisely and ethically. Let's look at how deception works in practice. Imagine you want to attack, but you let your enemy believe you're retreating. Or perhaps your supply lines are secure, but you spread rumors of shortages. These tactics force your opponent to make mistakes, wasting resources and energy. In business, this might mean keeping your product launch plans secret or misleading competitors about your strategy. The goal is to create uncertainty and confusion, giving you a strategic edge. Operational security is the technical term for protecting your true intentions. Like a poker player with an unreadable face, you want to keep your opponent guessing. This means controlling information, managing rumors, and sometimes even feigning weakness. In military and business contexts alike, operational security can be the difference between success and failure. Are you protecting your plans, or are you giving away your strategy without realizing it? While deception is powerful, Sun Tzu warns against overusing it. Too much deception can erode trust within your own ranks. The key is balance. Use deception to confuse your enemy, but maintain honesty and transparency with your own team. In modern organizations, this means clear communication internally, while keeping sensitive information protected from competitors. Striking the right balance is essential for long-term success. Sun Tzu places great emphasis on calculations, what we now call scenario planning. The more you plan and prepare, the higher your chances of victory. This means considering every possible outcome, weighing risks, and developing contingencies. Neglecting calculations invites chaos and increases the likelihood of failure. In any field, thorough planning is the foundation of success. Are you planning for every scenario or hopping for the best? See scenario planning in action. Imagine a general preparing for battle. He considers the weather, the terrain, the enemy's strengths, and his own resources. He develops backup plans for every possible twist. In business, this might mean preparing for market shifts, supply chain disruptions, or competitor moves. The more scenarios you anticipate, the less likely you are to be caught off guard. Preparation is your best defense against uncertainty. Contingency planning is about preparing for the unexpected. Sun Tzu teaches that surprises are inevitable, but thorough preparation can tilt the odds in your favor. This means having flexible strategies and resources ready to adapt to changing circumstances. In modern organizations, contingency planning is essential for managing crises and seizing opportunities. Are you ready for the unexpected, or will you be caught unprepared? Risk assessment is a core part of Sun Tzu's approach. By carefully evaluating potential threats and vulnerabilities, you can make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary losses. This applies to everything from military campaigns to business ventures. The key is to be realistic and proactive. Don't wait for problems to arise before addressing them. Effective risk assessment is the mark of a wise leader. Sun Tzu insists that victory begins long before the first battle. The real work happens in the planning room, where leaders analyze every detail and develop comprehensive strategies. This is where calculations, scenario planning, and risk assessment come together. The more effort you invest in preparation, the more likely you are to succeed when it matters most. Don't leave your fate to chance, plan exhaustively, and act decisively. History offers powerful examples of Sun Tzu's principles in action. In 1944, General Eisenhower planned the D-Day invasion with layers of deception, meticulous logistics, and multiple backup plans. Victory wasn't a matter of luck, it was the result of relentless calculation and preparation. This modern echo of Sun Tzu's wisdom shows that thorough planning and adaptability are timeless keys to success. Sun Tzu's lesson is clear: victory is not about luck but about preparation. The more you plan, the less you leave to chance. This applies to every field: military, business, sports, or personal life. Success favors those who anticipate challenges and prepare for them. Are you relying on luck, or are you putting in the work to ensure victory? Another core principle from the art of war is flexibility. Sun Tzu teaches that rigid plans are vulnerable. True strength lies in adaptability. The best leaders adjust their strategies as circumstances change, responding quickly to new information. In today's fast-paced world, adaptability is more important than ever. Are you flexible enough to pivot when needed, or are you stuck in old ways? Unity is a recurring theme in Sun Tzu's teachings. Whether it's the unity of purpose, unity of command, or unity within a team, cohesion is essential for success. Divided forces are easily defeated, while united ones can overcome great odds. In any organization, fostering a sense of shared mission and trust is the first step toward victory. Careful observation is another key to Sun Tzu's strategy. Leaders must constantly monitor the environment, their own forces, and their opponents. This means gathering intelligence, analyzing trends, and staying alert to changes. In business, this could be market research or competitor analysis. The more you observe, the better prepared you are to act decisively. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of swift, decisive action. Once all factors have been considered and a plan is in place, hesitation can be fatal. The ability to act quickly and confidently is often what separates winners from losers. In any field, speed and decisiveness are valuable assets. Are you ready to act when the moment comes? Recognizing and rewarding success is another lesson from the art of war. Sun Tzu advises leaders to celebrate achievements and incentivize good performance. This boosts morale and encourages continued excellence. In modern organizations, recognition programs and performance bonuses serve the same purpose. Are you acknowledging the efforts of your team? Sun Tzu famously advocates for the use of spies and intelligence gathering. Knowing your enemy's plans and intentions gives you a decisive advantage. In today's world, this translates to market intelligence, competitor analysis, and data-driven decision-making. The more you know, the better you can anticipate and counter your opponent's moves. Sun Tzu prefers stratagems and clever tactics over brute force. Outsmarting your opponent is often more effective than overpowering them. This means using creativity, surprise, and psychological tactics to achieve your goals. In business, this could be an innovative marketing campaign or a disruptive product launch. The smartest strategy often wins. Executing a plan requires flexibility. Sun Tzu teaches that rigid adherence to a plan can be dangerous. Leaders must be willing to adapt as new information emerges and conditions change. This agility is what allows organizations to thrive in uncertain environments. Are you prepared to change course if needed? Unity isn't just about planning, it's about execution. Teams that act with a shared purpose and clear communication are far more effective. Sun Tzu's emphasis on unity applies to every stage of a campaign, from preparation to action. In modern organizations, fostering collaboration and alignment is key to achieving strategic goals. During execution, careful observation remains crucial. Leaders must monitor progress, gather feedback, and adjust tactics as needed. This ongoing vigilance helps identify problems early and seize new opportunities. In any field, continuous observation and learning are essential for sustained success. Sun Tzu teaches that failure is a powerful teacher. Leaders who analyze their mistakes and learn from them become stronger and more resilient. In contrast, those who ignore failure are doomed to repeat it. Embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth and improvement. Every defeat contains the seeds of future victory. Continuous improvement is at the heart of Sun Tzu's philosophy. Leaders must constantly refine their strategies, learn from experience, and seek out new knowledge. This commitment to growth ensures long-term success and adaptability. In today's fast-changing world, continuous improvement is more important than ever. Ultimately, the art of war is about more than just surviving conflict, it's about winning. Sun Tzu's principles teach us how to prepare, adapt, and outthink our opponents. By mastering strategy, deception, planning, and unity, we can achieve victory in any arena. The art of war is truly the art of winning. Sun Tzu's lessons are as relevant today as they were 2,500 years ago. Whether you're leading a team, managing a project, or navigating personal challenges, his principles offer practical guidance. Focus on preparation, unity, adaptability, and careful observation. Use deception wisely, plan thoroughly, and always be ready to learn and improve. The art of war is a blueprint for success in any field. Let's recap the key takeaways from Sun Tzu's The Art of War. War is a matter of survival, not just conflict. Success depends on 5 pillars: unity, timing, terrain, leadership, and discipline. Honest comparison and risk assessment are essential. Deception, when balanced with trust, is a powerful tool. Preparation, flexibility, and continuous improvement lead to victory. Apply these lessons and you'll be ready to face any challenge with confidence. As we wrap up, remember that The Art of War is more than a military manual. It's a guide to strategic thinking in every aspect of life. Sun Tzu's wisdom teaches us to plan carefully, act decisively, and never stop learning. Whether you're facing a major challenge or making everyday decisions, these principles can help you navigate uncertainty and achieve your goals. The art of war is truly the art of living wisely. Now it's your turn to apply Sun Tzu's lessons. Take a moment to reflect on your own strategies, whether in work, relationships, or personal growth. Are you considering all the factors, planning thoroughly, and staying adaptable? The journey to mastery begins with a single step. Use these timeless principles to guide your decisions and lead with confidence. Thank you for joining this exploration of Sun Tzu's The Art of War. We hope these insights inspire you to think strategically and act with purpose in every area of your life. Remember, the art of war is not just about conflict, it's about achieving your goals through wisdom, preparation, and unity. Until next time, keep learning and stay strategic.